Okay, so I will show you the example of mixed strategy condition. So in this game, this is a very simple game, only 2x2, yeah, 2.2 table matrix. So player A can choose whether using strategy A1 or choosing strategy A2, and player B can choose B1 or B2. So we want to know what are the optimum strategy for both of them, so it can be fair for both of them. The first condition is maybe good for B but bad for A because the value is negative 3. So after this condition, uh, which one should move first, A or B? A? A, okay, okay. Okay, very good. Yeah, A. Yes, very good. The which one should move is player A because the number is bad for A, so A will change to where? To A2. So 6 is the payoff. So but the strategy is A1 to A2. So okay, but in this condition, is it fail? Is it makes B satisfied? No. So B should change his strategy to B2, and then what should A do? A A change to A1, and then after that B to B1, and then like that too. Okay, we don't have a saddle point here. Yeah, we don't have a saddle point because it keep rolling. Yeah, it keep iterating. So in this condition, we need a mixed strategy. So in this condition, it's different with the previous exercise that you did last week. In this condition, we should a mixed strategy and using a probability. Okay. The rule is there is no perfect strategy. So there is no dominant strategy. So yeah, each strategy have some probability. Okay. So we can say the probability of A choosing A1 is x1. The probability of A2 choosing x2 is A2 is x2. The probability of B using B1 is y1. The probability of B choosing B2 is y2. And then after that, because this is the probability, the sum of probability is 1. x1 plus x2 is equal to 1. What is the probability of men and women in this class? 1, of course, ya. The probability of men plus women in this class. The probability of this chair is full and empty. So the probability of raining and not raining 1, yeah. The probability of all possible condition is 1. And then what is the probability of y? Yeah, y1 plus y2 is equal to 1 again because there's the formula in probability. I hope you remember that. You have learned it in probability theory. And then after that, okay, because there is no dominant strategy. Okay, if B choosing B1, what should A choose? A1 or A2? If B choosing B1, if B choosing B1, what should A choose? A2, maybe A2. But in this mixed strategy, there is no dominant strategy. So we can multiply it by probability. We don't know, I don't know, A maybe choose A1, A2, but it's using some probability here. So just multiply it by probability. 6 multiplied by x2 plus negative 3 multiplied by x1. So the expected payoff is negative 3x1 plus 6x2. Okay, until there, do you understand? Yes. So this is the first payoff. And then the second one, if B choosing B2, yes.
Itu X D times.
Okay, after that, So the expected payoff is negative 3 multiplied by x1, 6 multiplied by x2. Yeah, this is only expectation because this is a probability. And then if B choosing B2, what is the payoff? 7 multiplied by x1 plus 1 multiplied by x2. So, okay. A and 2 with probability, yeah. Because we cannot, it will choose A1, it will choose A2. No, we don't know. We only know this is a probability. So if you want to know the payoff, 7 multiplied by x1, 1 multiplied by x2. Okay. So we have the expected payoff 7x1 plus 1x2. Okay, this is two payoff here. Whether we don't know B using B1 or B2. But after this, we know that there is no perfect strategy. There is no dominant strategy. Yeah. So we can say that this expected payoff is equal to this expected payoff. Yeah. This is this if the expected payoff of A1 if B using B1 is same with the expected payoff if B choose B2. Yeah. So the expected payoff of if using B1 is same with the expected payoff if B choosing B2. So we can say that negative 3x1 this is same with this. Okay, this line equal to this. So we can create the expected is same. There is no dominant strategy. So we can say that this line equal to this line. Yeah. Okay. Until this step, an equation maybe. Okay. And yes. So we have these two equation here. This is the first equation contain x1, x2, and then this is the. I'm sorry. Okay, this is the first equation, and then this is the second equation. With these two equation, can we find the x1 and x2? Yeah, with two equation, can we find these two variable? Yes, we can find it. So just solve it using what we have learned in junior high school. Maybe you have learned about SPLDV, sistem persamaan linear dua variabel, using eliminasi substitusi. Yes. So just we can say we usually using word pindah ruas ya, ke kiri, to the left side, but it means negative 7x, negative 1. So x1 combine these two x1, the value will be okay, it will be negative 10x1 plus 5x2 equal to 0. And then let's move it. Let's move this equation to below here. Yes. So we have these two equation using eliminasi substitusi, elimination and substitution. What is the value of x1 and x2? What is the value of x1 and x2? Okay, let's move it fast. The value of x1 and x2 is x1 is 1/3 and x2 is 2/3. Yes, 1/3 dan 2/3. Using maybe in another video, in another session, I will explain how to calculate the eliminasi substitusi. Okay, any question maybe?